मैथ्स में ऐसा कौन सा टॉपिक है जो स्टूडेंट्स को सबसे ज्यादा हार्ड लगता है?
एट डिफरेंट लेवल्स सब टॉपिक्स हार्ड होते हैं, करना तो है, वी हैव टू डू इट, राइट? बिकॉज मैथ्स नहीं है तो यू डोंट हैव अ करियर।
डिसिप्लिन और स्टूडेंट्स के साथ एक फ्रेंडली बिहेव करना, दोनों को बैलेंस करना टफ होता है या इजी होता है?
See, discipline and friendliness both have to be balanced in a very right way. A teacher who is very disciplined and is not friendly with the student doesn't work.
चैट जीपीटी हो गया, गूगल कैलकुलेटर वगैरह हो गए, तो शॉर्टकट ढूंढ रहे हैं बच्चे, तो क्या वो सही है या गलत है?
सही भी और गलत भी है. Why is it right? Because ChatGPT is a wonderful platform. Like we teachers also use it to make. Teachers वो नहीं होती जो सिर्फ एक A ग्रेडर स्टूडेंट को पिक कर ले एंड फिर उसको पॉलिश करके उसके मार्क्स एक दो ऊपर और ले आए. अ टीचर इज हु वर्क्स ऑन अ रॉ स्टूडेंट.
जिंदगी के कुछ सवाल जो हम किसी से कह नहीं पाते, चाहे वो प्यार हो जो समझ नहीं आता, करियर जो रुक सा गया हो, हेल्थ हो जो मन को थका दे, या बिजनेस जो डायरेक्शन मांगता हो. हर प्रॉब्लम का एक सलूशन होता है, बस ज़रूरत है एक सही गाइडेंस की. टीवीटी पर हम सिर्फ बातें नहीं करते, हम पूरे फोकस के साथ काम करते हैं और रूट लेवल पर प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं. चाहे हो लव, करियर, हेल्थ, बिजनेस या जो भी सॉल्यूशंस, यहाँ सब मिलेगा. सर्टिफाइड एंड ओरिजिनल, बिना किसी दिखावे के, बिना किसी रिवाज के, जहाँ आपकी डिटेल्स भी कॉन्फिडेंशियल और आपका पैसा भी सेफ. ये सिर्फ एक प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं, ये एक सेफ स्पेस है, सच बोलने का, समझने का और आगे बढ़ने का. तो आइए जुड़ते हैं टीवीटी के साथ, जहाँ सॉल्यूशन सिर्फ प्रॉमिस नहीं, एक्सपीरियंस होता है.
हेलो एवरीवन, मैं पीहू और एक बार फिर से स्वागत है आपका हमारे चैनल पर. आई होप आपको हमारी वीडियोस बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद आ रही होगी. तो आज की वीडियो भी आप लोगों के लिए बहुत ही स्पेशल होने वाली है, क्योंकि आज हम बात करेंगे मैथ्स की, जिनसे हर कोई स्टूडेंट्स भी डरते हैं और पेरेंट्स चाहते हैं हमारे जो बच्चे हैं वो 100 आउट ऑफ 100 रहें मैथ्स में, साइंस में, हर सब्जेक्ट में. तो आज हमारे साथ इस वीडियो में जुड़ चुकी हैं विदुषी गोयल जी, जो ऑल वर्ल्ड्स में क्लासेस देती हैं. तो हेलो मैम, हाउ आर यू?
आई एम गुड, थैंक यू पीहू फॉर इनवाइटिंग अस.
सो मैम, सबसे पहले तो हम आपकी जर्नी से स्टार्ट करना चाहेंगे कि आज आप इस लेवल तक पहुंचे हैं, तो कोई स्ट्रगल फेस करा आपने या कैसे स्टार्ट करा, तो आप एक बार उसके बारे में बता दीजिए.
So struggle, I feel everybody has their own struggle in their life, right? एक point होता है जहाँ पे आपको start करना ही पड़ता है. So of course, I've been teaching right after grade 12, but एक जो boom education industry में आया, that was during COVID. So COVID के time पे, we started reaching international students and we made a lot of good contacts with our students. So struggle, I won't call it as struggle, but I will say yes, a lot of hard work, because to work 20 hours a day continuously without taking breaks, जब आप laptop पे ही सो रहे हो, आप वहीं पे खाना खा रहे हो, it is not easy. It is not easy for anyone. So, but without hard work, I feel nothing is easy. You have to navigate your way. You have to go ahead, and it's about being consistent throughout. It's not कि आपने आज काम करा, tomorrow you take a break, then again you work the third day. It's about how consistent you are in your path. Yeah. So not a struggle, but yes, a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifices. There were days when everybody was enjoying, was partying, and we teachers over here, we were just taking classes back to back, endlessly, late night, morning. But that's how you build up your entire institution, I feel. Yeah.
So मैम, आपको किस पॉइंट पे लगा कि बच्चों को सिखाना, सिर्फ मैथ्स सिखाना सिर्फ नंबर्स नहीं है, उन्हें समझाने तक का सफर है?
मैथ्स जब स्टार्ट हुआ था, we'll just go back a little. So maths, when it was started, it was about numbers, formulae, expression. But over the period of time, when maths was taught in school, it just transformed in a very different way. Like today also, when we do maths, it's not about the way I studied or we have studied. Now it's an ocean of links. You have so many worksheets and everything. So maths is not only about learning or progressing, it also teaches you a lot of patience. You know, because imagine a student starting from the basics and then climbing the ladder. So maths transforms you as a person, teaches you patience, and also teaches you never to give up. That मुझे try करना है. And वो एक mindset है जो over the period of time ही आता है. It's not कि overnight a child gains confidence in maths. It's a ladder that you keep on climbing every day.
पर मैम हम सुनते हैं जैसे जो बच्चे होते हैं उन्हें ना मैथ्स से इतना लगाव नहीं होता कि वो इतना अच्छा नहीं समझते मैथ्स को, तो ये बहुत टफ हो जाता होगा ना उन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए तो कि मैथ्स के लिए.
Definitely. अब इसमें you know I would like to add on that बहुत बड़ा एक रोल होता है definitely parents का. See, I feel teachers obviously are the most important part of your learning journey. But parents also play a very important role, and the age when you start drilling this in. By age, I mean, for example, let's take a case of a student जिसको अभी क्लियर ही नहीं है कि ऐड कैसे करना है या सबट्रैक्ट कैसे करना है. हाउ विल दैट स्टूडेंट नो हाउ टू मल्टीप्लाई? सो जो डर है मैथ्स का वो फाउंडेशन से ही हमको उसको क्लियर करना होता है. You know, so if step 1 is okay for the child, only then the child can go to step 2. We get a lot of students in grade 6, in grade 7 who don't know the concept of ki LCM kya hai, multiples kya hai, factor. So we start from step 1. So, you know, my message to all parents and all students who feel that there is a fear building in them is to start from step 1 and clear that logic and then go ahead. And we have to set in this at a very right age. You know, you have to catch hold that fear in your child at a very right age, in the very beginning only. I'm not saying that all students should be 100% scorers in maths. I'm not saying they should, study maths continuously throughout the day. But yes, there has to be consistent effort. If you are not practicing, then everything goes down the drain.
बट मैम समटाइम हम देखते हैं कि जो हमारे इंडियन पेरेंट्स हैं वो बच्चों से एक्सपेक्ट करके चलते हैं कि मैथ्स और साइंस तो 100 आउट ऑफ 100 होना चाहिए. बच्चे उस डर में मैथ्स को इतना डर जाते हैं उस चीज से. तो अगर कोई बच्चा आपके पास है ऐसा स्टूडेंट, तो क्या उसने ग्रो अप करा है?
Because when I started teaching, so I had this student who used to come to me. उस time laptops नहीं चलते थे. You know, laptops चलते भी थे, but not usually for classes. I'm talking back like, 13, 14 years ago. Or probably even, longer than that. So a child used to come and very secretly, I used to give that child an assignment from a book, R.S. Agarwal होती थी. And the child used to secretly look at the answers at the back और वो उसको लिख देती थी. Now, as a teacher, when you have given yourself into this profession for so many years, you know if the child has really run the question or has just copied the answer. आपको ये चीज पता है. So what did I do? What was my next step? I did not shout at the child. I did not howl at the child. I took her to one corner and I told her कि आपने अभी answer लिख दिया. You have written it. Very good. But how will you solve this question in the exam? So I told her the importance of admitting that yes, okay, this was not done by me. I have to solve the question. I have to show my steps and I have to do this honestly. So again, जो आपने first question पूछा था, apart from numbers, maths आपको क्या सिखाता है? It teaches you patience. It teaches you honesty that, whatever you're doing, you have to stand up for it. So that student went very far. She's one of my co-teachers also. She fell in love with maths. She did her maths honors. And that's how I feel, teachers should shape students. Teachers वो नहीं होती जो सिर्फ एक A grader student को pick कर ले and फिर उसको polish करके उसके marks एक दो ऊपर और ले आए. A teacher is who works on a raw student. Who gives in, the effort day and night and see where is the child struggling. And I have to give my 100% with the child and make it a team effort.
सो मैम मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ कि मैथ रियल में टफ होता है या उसको पढ़ाया ही टफ तरीके से जाता है?
See, टफ की डेफिनेशन बहुत डिफरेंट है. लाइक फॉर मी एज अ स्टूडेंट हिस्ट्री हमेशा टफ रही है. सो टफ की डेफिनेशन इज डिफरेंट फॉर एवरीवन. बट मैथ्स इज वन सब्जेक्ट दैट अगर आप स्टेप 1 से स्टार्ट करोगे, लाइक आई सेड बिफोर, you have to make it your friend. And you have to, step one is confidence. So एक situation है, I see a question, okay? And I say that, okay, this question is very hard, I can't do it. मैं कर ही नहीं सकती. और एक mindset ये है बच्चे का कि okay, this question is hard, but I will try. I will see how I can solve it. So step one in learning maths is about confidence. Confidence and clarity जब दोनों मिल जाते हैं, then it is the right path. So definitely maths, अगर आपको नहीं आता starting से, it will be a tough subject because it keeps on getting tougher with topics like trigonometry and algebra. But अगर आप उसको logic से सिखाओगे, suppose I'll give you an example. Suppose हम fractions add करते हैं, ठीक है? अब fractions में there is one thing that you have to add the terms by taking the LCM, right? So if I just say कि LCM है और आप add कर दीजिए, or I say that you have 1/2 of a pizza and you have 1/4 of a pizza, can you add that? You can't add till you divide them into equal parts, 1/2 and 1/4. आपको denominators equal करने पड़ेंगे. Second case, for example, in algebra, I say कि आपको equation solve करनी है. One term is transposed to the other side and it becomes positive changes to negative. Or I say that algebra is about balance. You have to balance both sides. So if I'm adding a term, I will add to both the sides. I think the child will be able to relate much better.
Right.
So the way you interpret or the way you teach maths to kids is also, how is it setting it in their mind?
So मैम, जैसे आपने भी बैलेंस की बात करी, तो टॉपिक्स के साथ तो बैलेंस करना होता ही है. बट अगर मैं आपकी बात करूँ तो डिसिप्लिन और स्टूडेंट्स के साथ एक फ्रेंडली बिहेव करना, दोनों को बैलेंस करना बहुत तो टफ भी हो सकता है और बहुत इजी भी हो सकता है. तो मैं आपका जानना चाहती हूँ कि टफ होता है या इजी होता है.
See, discipline and friendliness both have to be balanced in a very right way. A teacher who is very disciplined and is not friendly with a student doesn't work. And a teacher who is over friendly and doesn't have a structure in class also doesn't work. Because let's be very clear, all of us are working for results, right? You, me, the parents, everybody wants results from the kids. So it's very important for the child to have a structured manner of study when he is going for any extra classes. So a teacher who is always over friendly with kids and doesn't set a timeline कि आपको ये homework submit करना है and there is a set timeline for you, won't show any results. And a teacher who is always so over disciplined and the kids are really scared of the teacher, that student will never go up to the teacher to ask any doubt. So it all has to be done in a very balanced way.
ऐसी कौन सी मिस्टेक है जो स्टूडेंट्स ज्यादा करते हैं और जिनके बारे में यूजुअली कोई बात भी नहीं करना चाहता?
So if I talk about a very junior age, okay? So junior age, I feel one thing that I really try to teach all my students every day, I'm saying junior, which means up till grade 7, is learning tables. You should know the tables. I'm not saying mugging up, but yes, you should know them at the back of your hand because it makes your work much simpler and more faster. Second, when you come to the senior bracket, now every time a teacher explains a question on the board, so there's a student, I'm just giving an example. So there's a student who would just nod the head that, okay, we've understood, and would not question the teacher. So here, the student is getting familiar with the pattern. The student is getting familiar with the solution. But has the child really understood? And second, not practicing or not doing different kind of questions. So this is very tricky. For example, a student understands a question very nicely. So the child very happily gets into the comfort zone and feels that, okay, I have won the situation, I've understood the question. But when a question which is 2 times more difficult comes in the exam, the child is not prepared.
Right.
So confusing your understanding with familiarity is what I feel is the biggest mistake or something we kind of overlook when a teacher is teaching a student or the student is trying to grasp in a class.
मैम, आपके पास बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स आते हैं जिनको कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल बिल्कुल जीरो होता है, पर आपने देखा हो कि बाद में उसने इतना ग्रो करा कि वो एवरेज से टॉप लेवल तक पहुंच गया।
See, इसमें बहुत बड़ा रोल होता है एक वार्मथ का और एक रीअश्योरेंस का.
हम्म
Like I said कि a teacher who works on a student who's already excelling, it's very easy. But a teacher who gives in 100% of her effort and works as a team with the child and telling the child, ये ऐसे नहीं होगा, let's try it with a different method.
हम्म
And just, you know, seeing the question again and again, okay, this is my next step. ये कैसे आया? So ये जो hard work है has transformed many of my students.
हम्म
Of course, maths आज भी, you know, especially by Indians, it's been taken as a subject which करना तो है, we have to do it, right? Because it's there in the mindset that maths नहीं है तो you don't have a career, which is of course not true now. But sitting as a friend with the child and telling her, okay, let's do it together, telling her or him, let's do it together.
हम्म
ये क्यों नहीं होगा? We will do it. So जो we term है in terms of teaching is like a magic word.
हम्म
The child feels that okay, in this journey मैं अकेली नहीं हूँ. I'm not alone. There is a teacher who is ready to work with me, who is studying with me and giving me a structure.
ओके।
So yes, many students have transformed this way.
सो मैम अगर मैं बात करूं और टॉपिक्स के बारे में, तो मैथ्स में ऐसा कौन सा टॉपिक है जो स्टूडेंट्स को सबसे ज्यादा हार्ड लगता है?
At different levels, subtopics hard होते हैं. Like for a child who is entering grade 5, उसके लिए fractions and algebra बहुत hard होगा. For a senior student, trigonometry and calculus may be very hard. So topics are hard if a child is not understanding. But if a child is ready to give in that time, the child is ready to understand, then the topic will be done in a blink of an eye.
सो मैम अगर कोई स्टूडेंट जो मैथ्स की प्रैक्टिस कर रहा है तो उसे सक्सेस कितने टाइम पे मिलेगी? क्या रियल माइंडसेट होना चाहिए?
Mindset should be confidence,
हम्म
should be a problem solver. Okay. Of course, growth mindset, you know, it goes without saying.
हम्म
But कितना time की कोई definition नहीं है. It's like an ocean. The more you practice, the more you get better. अब practice कैसे आपको better बनाता है? You pick up a question. ये तो मुझे आता ही नहीं है. एक mindset आपका बोलेगा let's leave it ना, let's try a question that I know better. But एक mindset आपका कहेगा कि no, let me try better. Let me try this question. And that child will outshine. So time की कोई definition नहीं है. So a lot of times students also ask me that, you know, what is the best time to study? Should I study in the morning या मैं रात को पढूं या मैं दिन में पढूं और मैं कितना time पढूं? So my answer to all my students is study when you like, study when you feel most confident, study when your mind is actively working without any distractions. I'm not saying in a very bad way. But yes, there are things like ChatGPT and all which you know force you to enter your comfort zone. आपको आंसर नहीं मिला किसी क्वेश्चन का, you quickly go to ChatGPT and you know you find the answer. But honestly, studying and giving your 100% what is something that will work for you always. So कोई time नहीं है इसका. The moment you feel confident, but yes, maths has to be practiced every single day. If not 20 questions, say 5 questions every day. But you should feel confident that, okay, this topic is done for me and now I'm good to go ahead with the next topic.
मैम हम बहुत बार देखते हैं कि घर पे पेरेंट्स जो है हमारे, वो बच्चों को मैथ्स के लिए बहुत ज्यादा बातें बोलते रहते हैं कि प्रैक्टिस करो, अभी तुम फ्री हो तो मैथ्स निकालो, मैथ्स की प्रैक्टिस करो. तो ऐसी कौन सी बातें हैं जो पेरेंट्स को इमीडिएटली बंद कर देनी चाहिए बच्चों के लिए?
Obviously, I'm no one to judge anybody's parenting over here. But as a mother of 2 kids, one thing which, you know, I've heard a lot of parents say कि I was also not good in maths. मैं भी maths में अच्छी नहीं थी, अच्छा नहीं था. So what happens is students think this is genetic. You know, if my parents weren't good in maths, it's fine if I'm also not good in the subject. So parents should rather say that you know, okay, I wasn't good in maths, but let's try it together. But at least you can try more. So rather than saying and having a mindset that, okay, it was genetic and, you know, my parents weren't good in maths, I will also not be good in it. The parents should put it the other way and say, let's work as a team, or I'm sure you'll do it. Why not? So not making maths as a burden. It's not a burden subject at all. It is the most engaging. It will teach you how to be patient. It will teach you how to, put in your hard work. So, not taking the subject in a negative way.
मैम आजकल हम देख रहे हैं कि सोशल मीडिया ने बच्चों की जो पढ़ाई है वो इजी कर दी है, पर वो उसके साइड इफेक्ट्स भी हैं, क्योंकि मैथ्स की अगर हम बात करें तो पहले खुद से कैलकुलेशन हो जाती थी, बच्चा खुद करने की कोशिश करता था, बट आजकल चैट जीपीटी हो गया, गूगल कैलकुलेटर वगैरह हो गए, तो शॉर्टकट ढूंढ रहे हैं बच्चे। तो क्या वो सही है या गलत है?
सही भी और गलत भी है. Why is it right? Because ChatGPT is a wonderful platform. Like we teachers also use it to make worksheets. We, give the command make difficult worksheets for children. So it is good in a way. When a child wants to practice the questions themselves, the child wants to challenge themselves a little more. Why not the ChatGPT? Bad in a way, I feel over dependency. I don't know a question. I mean, I don't know an answer to this question. So what? Let's open ChatGPT. I don't know how to, remember the formula. I'll make a formula list on ChatGPT and I'll keep using it rather than learning the formula. So it is good because it has opened, wonderful ways of creating difficult worksheets, challenging a child. But bad because you feel there is somebody who can always solve for you and solve, who can work as your brain and who can just sit there. So it's like two sides of a coin.
तो मैं लास्ट में आपसे ये पूछना चाहूँगी कि अभी कोई स्टूडेंट जो पॉडकास्ट देख रहा है और उसे मैथ्स बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है, तो आप उसे क्या मैसेज देना चाहोगे?
So my message to students, it'll be a little long, but I'm sure it will be worth it if you listen to me. That step one, don't confusion with failure. If you're confused for a question, don't consider this as to be a failure for yourself. Work towards it. You will find a way out. I'm pretty sure. If not, just, handhold someone. And I'm sure it will work for you. Second, if one path doesn't seem to be very fruitful, choose the other path. For example, if you're not very comfortable making notes first, directly go to the questions. If you're not comfortable doing the questions, make the notes first. Make a diagram. Explain yourself. And I always tell my students, if you can explain yourself the question, you can explain anybody in this world. And third and foremost, be consistent. The hard work that you put in your work today will reap benefits later. Mark my words, your study, your hard work, your consistency never goes wasted. And don't take maths as a burden. Just enjoy the subject, enjoy the journey, and you will fall in love with it. Thank you for watching this podcast. If there's any way you want to get in touch with us, the details are on the screen. And even if you don't want to take classes and you have few queries regarding your kids or the students have any queries and need any worksheets, we keep uploading a lot of stuff on Instagram and our YouTube channel. So get in touch with us. Thank you.